It's week 7 in the NFL, and I've caught up. Hey there, and welcome into NFL Picks. I am the catalyst, and that guy right over there is Bromank. How's it going, man?
What's up, Shmoo crew?
Oh, it was a good week for one of us, and not so good week for the other. It was a weird week, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was
No undefeated
crazy.
teams left.
That's it. Yeah. Miami's still celebrating from their only winless season or only undefeated season back in the 70s, so they're happy. But as always, we're going to start with how we did last week. And here you go. And as you can see, I caught up with a nice 10 and 5 record this week. And together, we're both 53 and 40, which isn't great, but kind of cool that after 6 weeks, we've kind of gone back and forth and we are now back to even.
Yep, some crazy ones this week.
We had the Commanders win, which I was very excited about. I still have my faith in the Commanders, which is definitely a good thing. Sam Howell and those guys took care of work, which was nice. I'm happy about that. Let me look here. Yeah, the Falcons. I that was a tough one. That could have gone either way, like you said before. And the Bengals, I had a feeling that Joe Burrow was gonna step up a little bit more this week, and we'd see the old Joe Burrow, which we kind of did. And let's see, and the Raiders. I grabbed the Raiders beating the Patriots, which yeah, you just hate the Raiders. That was
Yeah, I
your
do.
bluff.
The Patriots are the worst team in the NFL, though.
Yeah, that was your blind hatred towards the Raiders that made you pick that. So there you go, man. Week
Who's
6.
worse, the Patriots or the Giants?
Oh wow. It depends on if it's at home on prime time, because then it'd be the Giants, because the Giants are pretty rough looking, man. And but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start this week, and we're gonna hit game 1, which is gonna be tonight, and it's the Jags versus the Saints. And I will let you go ahead and hit first.
Well, this is one of my favorite teams to pick here. But I
It
don't think
is.
I'm going to go with them. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Jags here on Thursday night.
Yeah, the Jags are coming off the win. Saints are coming off their loss to the Texans. And
Saints just have not been as good as they should have been.
You really kind of, well, we're both picking them. You really kind of thought that when Kamara came back, they were just going to dominate. And I do mean dominate. And yeah, it just didn't happen. The Jags were looking really rough, but they're starting to look a little bit better. Tonight, prime time. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think Trevor Lawrence is going to step up, and we're going to see more of the old Trevor
Is Trevor
Lawrence.
Lawrence playing?
Isn't he?
Let me check.
I thought I might be wrong. I have to check. This ought to be interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm looking at something also while we're.
Yeah, he's starting.
Okay, good.
But he's shaking up.
Yeah, well, I mean, ETN last week, 2 touchdowns, so that should help a little bit. Take a little pressure off Trevor. So yeah, that's who I got with you. I'm with you. I think we'll be seeing this Jacksonville team in not this Sunday, but next Sunday. We will be in Pittsburgh to see Trevor Lawrence and company come in and go against our Steelers. So that's gonna be exciting. I kind of hope they do win. I'd like to see the Steelers beat a good team when we go up there to see them. I don't want to see them beat a team that everyone's gonna think they should be able to beat. Second game, we have the Falcons versus the Buccaneers. I'm going with the Buccaneers here. My Baker Mayfield, my Mike Evans. I mean, great wide receiving core. Last time I went, I mean, you got is Bijan? Is everyone healthy on there on Atlanta?
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be tough, but I'm taking the Bucks this trip around.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't picked the Falcons a single week, but that's going to start this week. I'm going with the Bucks here.
Nice.
I really love
Y-
Falcons roster, but the Bucks look really good, and this
They
is a
are looking
matchup they
good.
should win.
Yeah, it's
Bucks have just
divisional.
had a tough schedule, honestly. Like the losses make sense.
Right, and this one means a lot. This is the divisional. Right now the Bucks are sitting at, I mean,
They're
of
tied
course
at 3-3.
they lost last week but that was against probably the best, or if not one of the best NFC teams, the Lions. But they're 3-2, and the Falcons are going in at let me see here just to make sure. You think they're 3-2 also?
I
I'm
think
pulling
they're
it up
three
here.
and three. I don't think
Three and
they've had
three.
their bye. Yeah.
Yeah, 3-3. So yeah, it's gonna be a good matchup for sure, and I wanted to make sure, yeah, 3-2 for the Bucks. Yeah, it's gonna be a good matchup. I'm gonna enjoy watching this, but I'm definitely gonna enjoy Baker Mayfield getting yet another win. So, all right, you're up on this one. Your your favorite Raiders against the Bears.
Oh God, who do I want?
Who do you dislike the least?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be going for Raiders here.
It's
I
killing me,
don't even
isn't it?
think Justin Fields is playing.
That's if he's not playing, that's the only chance they have is him being able to run, kind of add that little extra value with his run game.
And I'm
But
against
yeah,
him in fantasy this week, so
nice, nice. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
definitely going with the Raiders. Definitely going with
I
the
don't
Raiders with
like the
this one.
Raiders. I just don't like the Bears.
Well, it's not that you don't like the Bears; they're just doing really bad, really,
Yeah,
really bad. Uh,
I think. I think. Did I have them winning their division in our AFC
I
video or
think you
NFC video?
did.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Hold, give me
Uh,
1 second. Let's just check this out.
Thought they
'Cause
were gonna be good.
I have this. Hold on here. Let's see here. NFC, right there was our picks right there. And
Yep, there's me at holding
yeah,
the Bears strong.
you had him at number one.
Hey, look at you and
Uh,
those Lions.
yeah, I was gonna
Whoa.
say you at least had the Lions closer than I did so far.
Yeah,
Um,
my decision was between the Bears and the Lions, and that was not the decision.
but yeah, it's good that we can. I have that programmed in here so we can go back and see what we were looking at. So yeah, I think we're both gonna pick the Raiders on that one, even though it's in Chicago. It's gonna be pretty embarrassing, but that's okay. It'll be a fun game. Oh, the Browns, who just won. What a crazy week last week, man. We were talking about that at the beginning. We
The
mentioned it,
Niners. Yeah.
but the Niners went down to the Browns, and they went down 19-17 by two. It
It was a
wasn't.
bad loss.
Yeah, it
Niners had a
really
lot of
was.
injuries. They had Debo out the whole game, and Christian McCaffrey was out like the last half.
Yeah, yeah. And how long's Deshaun out? Is he back or is he still out?
It's questionable. I mean, PJ
Okay.
Walker's better, so
Well, I don't know. He had two interceptions last week.
still better than Deshaun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Browns, they that was probably one of the ugliest wins they had, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, then you look at the Colts and they're not good. Wow, this is
Their quarterback's out for the season, Anthony Richardson. He got hurt
oh they
again.
good investment right there on Anthony Richardson. So they got
Yeah, so that's
Gardner.
7 weeks in a row that I've told you guys he got hurt the week before. Just keeps
Wow.
happening.
You know what?
But now I can't say it anymore because he's out for the season. You can't
I'm
go
gonna
back if you get hurt again.
I'm gonna take Gardner Minshew. I'm gonna
Minshew
take Gardner
mania,
Minshew.
baby.
Yeah, Minshew Mania, and we're gonna take the Colts on this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns
Hopefully.
though.
Are you really? Okay. What about the Browns do you like?
Everything. They're just a better roster. So their best strength is run defense. It's I mean, obviously you can't hold Christian McCaffrey. They didn't
Right,
until he got
right,
hurt.
right.
But their backup, Elijah Mitchell, they destroyed. And this Colts' whole identity is running the ball. But
Yeah.
they are starting Jonathan Taylor at more of a spread this week. It's like 70-30. And
Yeah, if they
before it was
can
like
if they
30-70.
yeah, if they can get him out on the edge where he just a quick pass and run, then that will give him some success, and that might actually be enough to kind of scramble this Browns rushing rushing defense. So that ought to be a good one. I'm really hoping for the Browns loss, obviously, because they're in our division. So that's a double reason for that. And then we got the Commanders
Ugh.
versus this boom. Yeah, we're going Sam Howell. We're going Scary Terry. We're going Dotson. We're going the Commanders.
Who did I pick here?
Oh, come on. You did not pick the Giants, did you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Danny Dimes here. They're due for a win.
You think? And you think this is
Yeah, I
going to be
think
the win
Washington's
against?
bad enough.
I mean, if there's a team they're going to beat, this could be one of them. I mean, you're not going to pick them over the Dolphins or whatever, but this is one of the teams that it could happen, right? And it's in New York, well, New Jersey. So yeah,
I
I
could
could.
see Daniel Jones using his legs and kind of scrambling these corners.
I could see him using his legs to run away from Washington's defense and maybe
Hey,
falling to the
Saquon
ground.
Barkley's running for 150.
There you go. Okay, well that's two we got different, and they're both actually so far they're both very close, where it could go either way. Oh yay,
Oh,
this is
here
gonna
we
be
go. Game of the week.
yeah, yeah, game of the week. The Ravens, I was actually just speaking to my brother who's a big Ravens fan. And I told him I picked them the last 2 weeks and they won. I said, even though I don't like them, I'm doing this as an honest opinion, and my honest opinion is the Lions are gonna beat the Ravens. Their wins have not been that impressive. They're, they lost to the Steelers, which was just
All
it
the
was a
receiver salt.
but yeah, just drop balls left and right. It was just a poor game on both of their hands. And then last week they lost, and it was just they lost, right? No, they won last week. But it wasn't a
Yeah,
pretty win. It wasn't a pretty win. That's what I was getting at. Whereas the Lions are
they
just
played
some people.
Tennessee in London.
Yeah, the Lions are many are saying are the best NFC team. Are definitely up in that conversation with the 49ers and Eagles nowadays. So give
Same
me,
record.
yep, give me your call and tell me about why you're thinking it.
Yeah, I'm taking the Lions. They're on fire. All their games aren't even close anymore. They're just scoring 5 touchdowns a game. And what are you going to do about that? Ravens' defense is good, but this is the tester for them. Ravens haven't played a good offense yet.
No, they haven't. And Goff is on fire, which is really cool to see because I was a Goff fan back in when he was a Ram, and when he got traded, I personally was more excited. I thought of the two, I liked Goff more than Stafford, and so that's not. It was Stafford that was the more successful one for a while, and so it's good to see Goff showing that he can do it, and he's got a lot of great guys around him. Great running game. I think it should be fun. Next we have, oh, this is a
Fun
tough one.
game. Yeah, real
Yeah,
tough. Yeah, I
man,
think I'm going to
Belichick.
give Pay Bills.
The yeah, Belichick, man, he's not the golden child anymore as far as coaches are concerned. He's shown that really, I mean, come on, he without Tom Brady, he really hasn't been.
If he retires mid-season, his head coach record can still be good.
Do you think he's going to retire mid-season? No.
No, but he's about to go 2-15. So
I do like that he kept the other week he kept the red challenge flag in his sock. I don't know what was up with that. That was kind of funny though,
he's
because
just
we
going
noticed
crazy
it.
now.
Well, yeah, because we noticed it. It's nothing I don't think he's ever done it before. We would have seen it before. Everyone's making a big deal. So it's like for this one game, for some reason, he decided to keep it in his sock, and I just didn't quite understand that. But yeah, the Bills. I don't think this is even going to be close. I mean, really, I wonder what the spread on this is. What the
I'll check.
uh, you can check that for me. Of course, we had
8.5.
8.5. Okay, I think
It's pretty
I think
big when
they'll
you see spreads.
I think they'll win by more than that, though, don't you?
Yeah. If I was a betting man, I'd probably bet against 8.5 there, or
Yeah.
with the 8.5.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. You get to go first on this one. The Cardinals. Joshua is it Joshua Dobbs. Murray's not going to be back for. I mean, we don't know, but I mean, I feel like even if he comes back, he's not
He's
going to be
off
back.
the IR now. So, and he can be played anytime, but their head coach said they're going to ease him into it. So he's at practice this week. But
Yeah,
he
they
will
can.
get his start back eventually within 21 days.
What do you think we're going to expect?
Greatness from Kyler, as I
Do you
picked
really
him in
think?
fantasy. He's going to be God.
Do you think he's going to come back and actually kind of like be a different Kyler?
I think he can be the same Kyler and be fine. He just doesn't have a good team around him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got Connor is going to be is if you get a good Kyler Murray, I
He
mean,
doesn't have
Connor's
Connor, though.
I
Connor's on
know,
IR.
but for how long? But I mean, he could be back by the time Kyler gets playing, right? How much longer? I
Maybe.
mean, how long are they
Like
saying for
5 weeks.
Connor?
5
All
more
that long?
weeks.
Oh, five
Yeah.
more. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go like
Yeah.
Seahawks here for sure. They just barely couldn't come out with a win last week against the Bengals. I
Yeah.
definitely don't think the Cardinals are the same as the Bengals here. So
Dude, that Kenneth Walker, he's amazing. I had him last year in my fantasy, and I
yeah,
just
Seahawks
loved it.
receivers are not doing that good. Could be a Geno
No,
thing. I don't really watch their games, so I don't know.
well, they don't. Yeah, I mean, who was the
I know
king of this?
Geno sold last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. I know he's been struggling, but I don't know if it's all his fault.
Isn't it? Is it Lockett that we always joke about being king of the slants, or is it Metcalf?
No,
One of those guys.
neither. That was Michael
I,
Thomas.
oh, was it okay?
Lockett's known for not getting touched. He doesn't get tackled. He catches the ball
Okay.
and he gets down.
Okay, okay.
He
I
never
don't know
goes for
why.
extra yards.
I seem to remember us talking with our friend Joey about that one of those guys is just like always slanting and getting that's how he gets all his catches is just through the slant. But
It
you're
might
right.
be
I think that was
Lockett, but Michael Thomas is slant boy.
Slant Boy. I like that. What a nickname. Hey, Kay, here we go. You know what? I have faith. I don't know your pick. I am actually, I've chose against the Steelers this year. I chose against them with the Ravens,
You're
and
wrong.
I was wrong. This is gonna be a much tougher match, but we're off a bye. I think the little bit of shaking up Kenny had a while back. I think that rust is gonna be knocked off. I think we're going to have a good game with. I think we're going to use that Najee, and I think Warren's going to get some good use too. It's going to be a nice 1-2 punch this week, I believe. I don't think we're going to really lean on either one too strongly. I think if Pickett can be able to read the situation and go against Matt Canada like he did against the Ravens and get that touchdown, which if you didn't know, he audibled and that's kind of one of the reasons Canada didn't look too happy after that touchdown. It showed him, and he just didn't he wasn't celebrating like everyone else. And come to find out that Kenny audibled that, which would explain why we got a touchdown. And so as long as Kenny can do that kind of stuff and get away from Canada's grip, I am going to be celebrating a Steelers victory. We're going to get T.J. Watt. He's going to get involved and get in that face of Stafford, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, over the bye week, the Steelers have said a lot about what their team identity is, and Matt Canada is in the plan. They plan on keeping
Mm.
him around. He's not going anywhere. So I'm going to stop choosing to hate, and I'll believe in Matt Canada here. He's going to game plan a great game over the bye week. He gets to know all the secrets about Rams. He gets extra time to really tell the guys what he thinks is going to happen in this game, how he's going to game plan against it. On the Rams side, they're missing on Kyron Williams and their backup running back, which I forget his name. I'm sorry. But the Rams are struggling at running back, and that was one of their strongest points of the game. Obviously, they have Puka and Cooper Kupp, who's been going crazy, but you still don't have your 1-2 punch of am I going to throw it or run it?
Right. Yeah, the play action's not going to work as good when you know you're not going to be able to get a good run. Uh, I think we'll be able to handle. I hope Joey Porter Jr. if he's in there for when he'll be up for a nice little challenge this week if he on plays where he's in there. That's for sure.
Yeah, Broderick Jones has one of the best tackle stats in the league right now, and he will not be starting this week.
How many sacks you got Watt getting to this week?
Probably like a light 1.5.
That was exactly what I was thinking. 1.5. So okay, well let's hope he's on a roll and Watt's looking good. Okay, real now dead serious question. What do you think Matt Canada has on the Steelers that he has to have something on him for them not to want to let him go? Why? Why would you keep him? No one, not a single fan likes him. You know the team. You know the team when they talk about how, we can't be doing the same thing over and over again. They're talking about Canada. What does he have on them that on the Roonies or whatever that's causing him to
Yeah, I don't
stay?
know.
He must have like some
Chris
incriminating.
Boswell, I know, is probably the person who hates him most in that locker room. I don't know if you saw the clip.
I did not, which is kind of funny. I mean, kicker. It's like I guess the more he has to kick, the more Matt Canada needs to do a better job so they can actually get in the end zone and not
Yeah,
settle for
two
those
weeks
field.
ago when we won in the locker room, Matt Canada was celebrating. He was like first to celebrate. And Chris Boswell screamed out loud. He said, "It's not because of you."
Nice. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was caught on the tunnel.
The Steelers are having, Boswell. Luckily, we have Boswell. We have that same situation going that the Ravens have. Tucker with what five field goals last week, and you say, wow, that's great, but that's not great because that means it's 5 times they didn't get in the end zone. And a winning team, I don't think there's a whole lot of Super Bowl winning teams that did so and had a kicker that made 5 field goals a game because that means they're not getting in the end zone as much. So we'll see we'll see what he draws up as we move on to the Chargers versus the
I'm done picking
Chiefs.
them Chargers. I'm done. Give me the Chiefs. I'm tired of picking the
Yeah,
Chargers. They
yeah, the
fail me
Chiefs.
every single week. What's their record?
The Chargers record.
I don't think I've not picked them. Yeah, they're 2-3.
And what the
This is
Chiefs?
three times this week where it's a team that I pick every week, but I'm not picking them.
Uh, the Chiefs. I think they've just did they only lose that one first week?
Yeah, they lost to the Lions. That was it.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. How do you go against you know Taylor Kelsey? I mean Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift. It's going to be in the loudest stadium in the country, and yeah, no, it's. I know you like the Chargers, and that you're right. Every week you're right. They do have a good team. They're just not playing like it, right?
I don't think I've
Uh,
got the Chiefs wrong this year, so I'm pretty sure I
well, the
got all
Chiefs.
6 of their games because I picked the Lions against them week 1
Yeah, I picked against the Chiefs just for some stupid reason the other week.
against the
Now,
Vikings. Yeah,
yeah, against the Vikings. Yeah, because I thought it might be close, which it was. It was close. Uh,
every game's been close.
the Chiefs are kind of funny, right? Because without Mahomes and Kelsey, you got Pachinko. Pacheco is that? Yeah,
Pacheco.
Pacheco, who's doing a good job. But they don't have that go-to. I mean, since Tyreek left, they don't have that go-to amazing wide receiver. But the problem is if the other team is they have 6 or 7 different wide receivers that Mahomes could get the ball to, and while they're not getting 100 yards a game, any one of them can make a play, and so it's
Yeah.
just really hard when you have that many. It's a little easier against a team when you have like just a Cooper Cup or just like I said, one main guy. That's why Miami's so successful, right? I mean, they got Waddle and Tyreek. If you just have 1 or 2 main guys, you can kind of keep your eye on them. But this Chiefs team, man, you let any one of these 7, they're not even the most amazing receivers, but you let any one of them go, and Mahomes can find them. So, yep, that's what we got for there in Kansas City. Anything else about that one?
No, not too much. Chiefs are just better. The Chargers have been very disappointing, and I don't think they'll prove it against the Chiefs. They need to
Uh,
prove it, but I don't think they will.
okay, so we'll go. I want to do something after we're done here, just to talk about something since we're kind of going into week 7. Okay, we got the Packers and the Broncos. Now, this is a fun one for us because we are fans of two YouTubers named Tom Grossi and Brandon Perna. And Tom Grossi is the Pack Cast, and Brandon Perna is a huge Denver fan, and they're best friends. So I don't know what kind of sick, demented bet they have going. I haven't been able to watch, being so busy this last week, but it's probably gonna be it's gonna be a great thing to watch if you check out either of their websites, their YouTubes during this gameplay. So who do you have?
I believe I have the Packers in this one. I think this will be a really good game.
It will.
Jordan Love probably still won't break out or anything. I think it's going to be a very sloppy game from both teams. Aaron Jones might be the reason the Packers win this one. Packers defense is pretty sound, so I could see the Packers destroying them if their defense really holds up. And the
Yeah,
Broncos defense are the opposite. They are not sound.
yeah.
What are you,
Well, the
Patrick Surtain?
Packers are coming off their bye, and that's exactly what Aaron Jones needed, is that extra week to hopefully, because I have him on my fantasy, hopefully that is that extra week that will just give him. He's still marked as questionable. I mean, he's going to play, but as far as fantasy is concerned, he's still marked questionable, which is like, come on, man, you can't be quite. You had that extra week off. You should be ready to go, and I think they are going to be ready to go. I don't think Russ and them in Denver, even though it's in Denver, I don't think it's going to happen. Sorry, Brandon Perna.
Game of the week's coming. I already
You ready
said
for?
game of the week, but I forgot about this game.
Oh man, what is this? Is this
Sunday
a
night.
primetime game? It's Sunday night. I'm trying to think.
I left work
Uh,
for it. I get
I'm
off
on.
right as it starts.
Okay. Yeah, in case you missed the last episode, I tour for a living as a singer, and I have a show. No, I don't have a show on Sunday. I will be watching this game. Yes, that's right. I have my Saturday night show, and I have off Sunday, so I will be watching all the games. Yeah, I think earlier you and I were talking privately, and I said I had a show, and I'd be missing a little bit of the Steelers game, but that's Saturday. So yes, great. Oh
Nice.
man, what a great. Who? Let's hear it, man. We got a lot to say about this. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm picking Tua and the Dolphins in this one. Eagles are coming off an ugly loss, and the Dolphins are not coming off an ugly loss. Dolphins are looking amazing out there. Obviously, they still will be without A-Chain, which could be, a demise here, but I don't think so because Jeff Wilson's coming off IR today,
Yeah,
or yesterday. So now they have a backup running back for when Mostert needs to step off the field.
right, right. But I mean, if Mostert needs to step off field, just give it a little 50-yard flick to Waddle or Tyreek. You're okay
Yeah,
too.
but now you
You
can be a
know.
little bit more unpredictable by when Mostert's off the field. It could still be a run.
Right, right. Even if the Eagles won last week, I'm still picking the Dolphins. I just, to me, especially we were talking about the Lions. People saying the Lions are the best NFC. AFC, it has to be the Dolphins, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
Dolphins, or I mean, you could still argue Chiefs, but I think Dolphins.
I do too, because the Dolphins have been more impressive with their wins. They have more dangerous targets, better running game. I can't. Are they playing this year? Do you know that?
I can look it up.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see if the Chiefs, obviously non-playoff.
Yeah.
There's a good possibility they'll meet in the playoffs. But is there a regular season? Because
Yes, they play November 5th, and
that's only like
3
2
weeks
weeks
from now.
away.
Yeah, or week 9.
Cool.
Yeah, so 7, 8, 9. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So the week after our Pittsburgh game.
And
Wow,
then
that's gonna.
Dolphins have a crazy end of their schedule. The week 16 they play Cowboys. Week 17 they play Ravens. Week 18 they play Bills.
Wow. Now, please tell me this Chiefs Dolphins game is prime time.
I don't think it says it yet.
Okay.
Oh, it's quote unquote prime time.
What's that mean?
It's 8:30 a.m. I don't know where it's being played. It doesn't say.
Are they in Germany? I know they did.
Maybe
Are they doing games in Germany this year?
they are. So it might be a
Oh,
Germany game.
oh, that's no fair. Germany gets like literally probably the best game of the year at that point. Wow. I mean, this is gonna be a great game, but I mean, yeah, let's face it, the Chiefs against the Dolphins. Okay. Well, that's our pick for that one for sure. Oh, I can't wait to watch that one. That's gonna be great. And I
Moving
guess
over
this
to
is
Monday Night
Monday
Football.
night. You know,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Chris
Go ahead. You
McCaffrey's
talk.
fine from an injury. He'll be alright. He's playing. So, I mean, Chris McCaffrey playing means an automatic 49ers win for me. If he played the whole game last week, they would have won.
Yes, and you know my love for the Vikings, but
They suck without Justin Jefferson.
they weren't that great with Justin Jefferson, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but they suck.
But you know what? I still think I'm going to go with the Vikings. No, I'm kidding. I'm not at all. No, we're going San Francisco. We're gonna go with the San Francisco 49ers. That's
this guy, he's always picking the Vikings against good teams.
No, it's Vikings Commanders. Oh, Commanders have that. No, we're definitely doing 49ers. That's going to be an easy that I don't even know if that's going to be that's not going to be pretty. It's going to be
Nah, it's
fun to watch
Monday
on Monday
night. It's
night.
gonna be like 40 points difference. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's
Christian McCaffrey. It's gonna be one of those games where they put in their subs again, and we're gonna see Sam Darnold in the fourth quarter.
yeah. I believe you. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't see people making up for I don't see Addison or Osborne, stepping up suddenly and making for good for the absence of Jefferson. So that's not going to happen. And so that's all those games. But I want to look at something here real quick. Now that we're not quite halfway through, but we are. I want to look at our picks so far and see how we're feeling.
Standings.
See how we're feeling about our picks for the our picks for the AFC NFC. I had Steelers winning. You had Bengals. Really, that's totally open, isn't it?
Yeah, that's open.
It could
That go
seriously
anywhere.
be any one of them could still win it. You nailed Dolphins. I mean, I don't know why I
Nope.
put the Jets over the Dolphins. That was well, it was
Aaron
before.
Rodgers.
Yeah, it was before Aaron Rodgers, so it was not a bad decision, and it wasn't a bad decision to think the
Because
Bills
I
would.
picked, like, obviously, if we knew Aaron Rodgers was hurt, I'm not picking the Bills or the Jets over Bills, but it's still close. Jets are still 3-3.
Yeah. Well, the only thing we knew for sure is the Patriots would be last there. And you look at the next division, the
Way too
Jags.
much hope for the Titans.
Way too much hope for the Titans, and a little bit, and almost kind of too little respect for the Texans, right?
No, they're third. We got them on the dot right now.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like they have better potential at this point, especially seeing Stroud. I feel like they have the better chance of moving up there. What's the rankings right now?
For South?
What's the standings? Yeah, in the South.
Jags, Colts, Texans, Titans. 4 wins, 3 wins, 3 wins, 2 wins.
So basically, just switch up the Titans and the Colts on our things.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, we both kind of gave too much credit to the Titans, but that it is what it is. And then, of course, in the last West, yeah, you had your Chargers, and we kind of
risky. I mean,
yeah,
I should have just gone a chase, but I was trying to be risky.
yeah. Hold on one second.
You got
here.
their division down. Well, actually, I don't know if you do. Let me see. I think Chargers are third. Yeah. You almost have their division down.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, I mean, I felt like it was as much as I like Russell Wilson, I just didn't have faith in him. I think I was blinded by the osmosis of how much you love the Chargers, and that's why I put them above the Raiders. And I know you hate the Raiders, and so that may be a little influence on that. But yeah, so we're not doing too bad.
I know I'm doing bad in the NFC. Yeah.
NFC. Well, no, well, look at the bottom. You got the 49ers. Let's start at the bottom there. You got the 49ers there. The Rams are doing better.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had faith in well, really I thought Geno Smith could do well, and I like Walker. I like Kenneth Walker a lot. And I wasn't I had but I think if I remember correctly, I really did say it could easily go 49ers, which is
The
all we did. We
NFC
kind of
South is
flip-flopped
really
those.
open. All three Panthers are in the bottom, which you got and I don't. But every other team has 3 wins.
Yeah, that's kind of like the AFC North. That could go any
And
way.
I missed the Bears a little bit.
Oh, and that top, yeah, Mr. Bears a little bit. Well, we both did, right? I mean, we talked about that
Yeah,
earlier. I had the Lions third. We both had the Giants last.
that's crazy having the Lions third.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Enough of this.
We
Enough
both
of
had
that
the
stuff.
Packers last. They're second right now. Hey,
Yeah,
honestly, the Bears could move up to second. You could be right. They're only 1 win behind.
right. And I think we kind of nailed the South there, didn't we?
No, South's open. I didn't.
I meant the East. The Eagles.
You nailed the East on the head. I have the 2 wrong. The Giants and the
Yeah, so
Washington.
far, but I think that's just how it's gonna go. I think it's gonna stay this way too. Some of these
Yeah.
it could go different ways. I feel like this, after seeing what we've seen so far, I think that's gonna be it. I think that's how they're gonna end up. As much as I love the Commanders, I don't think they're gonna sneak up there into second place, but they could. And then just for fun, because I know this is definitely fun. This was our Super Bowl picks. The Bengals,
Hey,
which once
mine's still
again,
there.
yeah, once again, you never know. The Bengals could, that's the open one. That one's open. The Eagles are probably going to win their division. And same with mine. So yeah, we're still there for that. So that's not bad. We're getting we're getting the hang of this. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, that was good. We have a couple of different ones. Somewhere, maybe next week, one of us will take the lead again. Do you got anything else for us?
No, not for it. That's it.
Well,
Steelers are gonna win. To the Super
Steelers
Bowl.
are going to win. Steelers are going to win. We'll be doing our next show. And then right after that, we'll be getting ready to head out to Pittsburgh. Can't wait. It's going to be a great game. Bring our terrible towels with us, and it's going to be fun. So, well, that ends it for week 7 predictions here on the Shmoo Crew NFL Picks. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me, Bromank.
It's a pleasure.
All right, man. I'm the Catalyst. Until next time, here we go.
Here we go.